everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the 5-Minute Life Changer podcast, because 5 minutes is all the motivation you need to change your life for the better. This is Robert Landau, national motivational speaker, certified life coach, and podcast host. This episode is very close to my heart because it's something that I have struggled with and researched after the struggle to choose to make my life better, to choose to have better health, to choose to have better longevity. And that's what I want you to think about as we discuss how to eat for health and longevity. Now, I want to preface everything I'm going to talk to you about in this episode by saying that I am not a certified nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. I am not your doctor. But what I do want to share in this episode is what has worked for me. And I don't expect you to do exactly that. Some of it's pretty severe. But I want you to think about making small, subtle changes in what you choose to eat to be better health-wise for you. So, I learned about not eating well during my childhood. My parents were incredible people, but their parents knew nothing about nutrition, and that was just a generational thing. My brother and I grew up with a terrible diet. As a matter of fact, in 3rd grade, I ate so many potato chips one day that I had to be rushed to the hospital to have my stomach pumped. So as I got older, I wanted to do better. And I started to realize that what I chose to put into my body is what my body will thrive on. It's the fuel that keeps us going. And I thought, you know what? No more of this horrible diet stuff. There's so many wonderfully healthy things nowadays that taste really good. You'd never know they were plant-based. You'd never know they were this. You'd never know they were that. They taste just as good as the original. And most originals may not be as healthy. We live in a fast food culture. At least it's that way in America. Look at the commercials for fast food on TV. They look so appealing, right? But there's very little or any in nutrition in terms of a fast food diet and what it has to offer. It's a quick fix. We see something, it makes our mouth water, and we want to run out and eat it right away. Let me tell you, after researching this on my own, what my diet is. I don't expect it to be yours. Again, subtle and small changes really work. I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago, chose, because I had been pretty much a vegetarian up till then, but I wanted to turn up the notch a bit. So here's my diet to this day. The only flesh I eat is fish. I do not choose to eat anything with processed sugar in it, and I don't have dairy. I do believe, and this is just me, that the food system in America is poison. And it's up to us not to poison ourselves. Look, life is so short. We're only here for 2 minutes, and then we're gone. Why not make your 2 minutes the best it can be? And it can start with eating less sugar, having less dairy, doing some research, maybe with your doctor's help or a nutritionist, in terms of what's going to work for you. Here's a promise I can almost guarantee you, and that is this. If you choose to start eating better, not make the radical shift that I did in terms of my diet, but all you need to do is choose to eat just a little better, I guarantee you will start to feel so much better. You will literally love life more. And your body will be so thankful that you decided to make that subtle shift. And as time progresses, you may want to make more. You may want to build on that, because eating well, eating right is all about you. It's all about you caring for yourself enough, loving yourself enough, wanting yourself to be healthy enough to get even more out of life and out of living. Aren't you worth it? I know that I am. And I know changing my diet for the better and not eating, let's say, after 7 or 8 p.m. and not eating early in the morning when your body is trying to digest stuff from yesterday. That alone makes a huge difference. Get off soda. That'll make a huge difference. See, it's just these little things, but don't do it suddenly. Wean yourself off some of the things that instinctively, intuitively, you know aren't good for you. Again, and I say this often, I know you are worth it. Do you? Change your life for the better, and that can begin right now. I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Robert Landau with the 5 Minute Life Changer podcast. We will see you on the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, if you resonated with it, please give the video a like. And also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can stay up to date with all the motivation I will continue to share with you. Thank you.